Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this mid-month of July. We are in Cancer season. We are still in Mercury retrograde. And we're also going to experience a new moon in the sign of Cancer this week. So just welcome to all of that energy. Hope you're doing well. And just remember there's information only. This is entertainment purposes, and you don't have to resonate with everything that comes through these readings. Maybe one or two things, and then you leave everything else behind. But I have a mid-month energy check-in for you. So let's start the sign of Aquarius looking at their heart. And the Empress. So you're really open. It's a divine feminine, so you could be feeling a little more on the feminine energy. It does not mean anything if you're a male to have feminine energy. It's part of who we are, but the feminine energy, this is mother, this is mom. You could have your mom on your mind, in your heart. You're always thinking of your mom. You're bringing your mom into things. Your feminine energy, you're remembering the way that your mom used to advise you about matters of the heart. This is Venusian energy, so it is beauty and aesthetics and making things look good and feel good and sound good. It's ruled by the planet Venus, and it is attributed to Libra and Taurus. So if you could have those energies around you, but this is your heart. How your emotional self is feeling right now is that in my heart, I'm expanding and I'm open to sharing my heart and my love with others. Let's look at your mind. What's going on in your mind, Aquarius? Strength. This is a major arcana attributed to the sign of Leo. And this in your mind says, I need to tame my ego. I need to tame the beast. I need to withhold maybe always speaking my mind. Sometimes the things that I think don't need to be spoken out loud. And that's not bad. That doesn't mean your thoughts aren't worthy. It just means I can hold things back once in a while. I could really probably give people a piece of my mind, and I could really tear into them like a lion. But I'm going to choose to tame the beast and hold back. So what I'm gathering about your mind is that you are, strengthening your mental muscle of holding back and not always speaking what you want to speak. I know, Aquarius, you're a communicator. You are a mentally astute sign. Your mind is your best asset. And right now, you are trying to train your mind to I don't need to say that right now. Not everything I think needs to come out my mouth. So that's a good quality, actually. It doesn't mean what you have to say isn't valuable. And what about your body? What's going on in your body, in your physical body? You know, that vehicle we use to travel around in all day is the Three of Wands. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of vigor and vitality and in maybe sexual energy, but this body of yours is always open to what's out there. And what's out there could be, I don't know, a new passion pursuit, a creative expression. You're always looking out onto like the horizon and, hey, I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that. And that would be good for my body. And let's just say you are always looking at something new to bring into your health routine. Like, I'm going to start drinking smoothies every morning. I'm going to take a prescription to help me lose weight. I'm going to stop drinking coffee. I'm looking at ways to treat my body better. And there's always something out there that I want to try or that I want to do. What about your spirit? What's happening in your spirit or for your spirit? What's going on for Aquarius and their spirit? It's the Two of Wands. So it's more fire energy. It's that passion and that energy. And what this is saying is that in your spirit right now, you have a conflict within your spirit of, do I stay or do I go? Do I stay where I'm? It's always a conflict between your comfort zone and the wild unknown. Am I going to stay to make this person happy, or am I going to leave to make myself happy? It's always a decision about your passions and your desires. So what do you desire? What are you passionate about? What do you want to put out into the world? This is your fire. This is your spirit. What energy, what passion do you have to give? It's a decision that you have to make in your spirit first. Let's look at the overall energy for Aquarius. What is the overall energy for Aquarius? The Ace of Swords. That is your power symbol. And Aquarius, this is an illumination. It's an epiphany. It's an awakening. It's an awareness. And it's in the mind. And this is your best quality. This is your power symbol, the Ace of Swords. This is an Aquarius using who they are in their world this week, saying, I have a great idea. I have a new thought. I have a new clarification. I want to bring something to the table for discussion. It is you taking charge of, if everybody's been all wonky-dory, and not on the same page, it's you saying, I want to get everybody on the same page. I want to be clear and concise, and I want to make sure everybody understands everybody. That's really important to you. Let's clarify. Have the Astromatrix here, and we're going to clarify this row that we've just pulled out for the sign of Aquarius. What is the Empress here for? The Empress, Queen of Swords, another air quality energy. And this is the feminine version of the King, which is you, Aquarius. But the Queen is Libra. The Queen is the feminine qualities of speaking when you need to speak, and maybe using a little bit of a softer tone, and being able to speak your mind and lay down your boundaries and put up your dukes if you have to put up your dukes. But it really is, the Queen of Swords holds the Ace of Swords. And I love the fact that the Queen is clarifying the Empress, because those are those two feminine qualities coming out, where you, in your heart, you want to share what's within you to the world. But you know that you have to have clear boundaries, clear guidelines. In order to love me, or in order for me to love you, there has to be these certain things in place for my heart to feel safe. Now, in your mind, what about strength? And that is, just you're really holding back everything you could say, because you're trying to tame your ego. You're trying to tame your beast. You could really just let somebody have it, but you're choosing to hold back a little bit. And that's because Ace of Cups, because you love yourself and you love that person or those people. You have love. And it's a healthy self-love. It's beautiful. It's the aces come from the heavens, the God, spirit, universe, wherever it is, whatever it is you believe in. It's a divine source that the aces come from. And when the Ace of Cups is coming out over the Strength card, it's because I love myself and I have respect for myself, that I'm going to treat you with respect and you with love, and I'm not going to tear into you and give you a piece of my mind, even though I want to. I'm not going to, because I love you and I love myself. And the body. The body is coming out as the Three of Wands, always looking out there for the next new thing or what I need to do to improve myself. I need to change this or stop that or try this. Why is that Three of Wands here? Five of Swords, another air energy. And this is conflict. This is challenge. This is people disagreeing with you or trying to argue. Maybe it's a doctor that's trying to tell you, well, if you keep eating spinach for every meal, you're going to just get way too much vitamin A or whatever it is. If you keep doing something, you're going to take the wrong road and go sideways. And you have these passionate, fiery interests and energies about health related things for your body. It could also be, your sleeping habits, or you're sleeping too much, or you're not sleeping enough. And there's just somebody that's got a beef with it. With whatever it is you're choosing to do with your body, somebody is not right with it. And they're verbally coming in and they're sharing their opinions over your passions. And I don't know how that sets with you. Maybe that's why what is the word? That's why you're engaged in strength energy, because you could give somebody a piece of your mind. They're sure giving you a piece of theirs. Maybe you're choosing to just let them have their opinions. About your spirit, the Two of Wands. What is the Two of Wands here for? Two of Wands. Five of Pentacles. So in your spirit, you have this conflict of, should I stay or should I go? Should I keep sitting at home on Sunday or should I go to church? Should I read my Bible or should I watch TV? There's a conflict in your spirit over, should I stay or should I go? Maybe that's even to do with a relationship or a family member. Should I keep participating in something or should I just go another direction? And the Five of Pentacles is an energy of staying outside of things, feeling like you're always on the outside, like you're not included, like you're not a part of things. And maybe this energy is going to help you make your decision, this conflict about should I stay or should I go. If you're always feeling like you're left out and you're abandoned and you're left in the cold and everybody else is inside having a great time, that might make your decision spiritually a little easier about staying versus going. Your overall energy is the Ace of Swords. Why is that here for Aquarius? Aquarius, Ace of Swords. Ten of Wands. You've had that fresh, bright new idea. You've had that epiphany, that awakening, that fresh concept or how you're going to start doing things, because you have experienced an overwhelming amount of burdensome energy. It almost feels backbreaking. It's a burden physically. You've been like weighed down. Everybody saw you as the person to slap those burdens on, because Aquarius can do it. They can carry it. They've got it. People really took advantage of you. They overburdened you. And this is the end of a burdensome cycle energetically. And I think that's probably what your awakening was all about. Your awareness. You came to life with no more. Nope. Nobody, no, I am not saying yes to everybody anymore. I am done being everybody's workhorse, I'm not being slave driven around by people. I am definitely not going to allow people to take advantage of me and to hurt me and to abuse my kindness. This is an overall energy for you, Aquarius. I'm going to finish up with Egyptian gods for the sign of Aquarius. And the Egyptian god oracle cards. Let's see what we get. We have card number 23, Sobek, union and power. So number 23 is reduced to the number 5. And in numerology, 5 has to do with change and challenge and freedom and union and power. So joining together and being stronger. I'm even getting the sense that this is, we're stronger together than we are apart. So maybe that's going to help with this spiritual decision of, should I stay or should I go? Remember, union and power. If you want to take a screenshot of this, please, this is the time. And thank you for being a part of the channel. Spicy Sunflower Tarot can be found on TikTok and YouTube, and your likes and your follows, subscribes, and shares. If you want to comment, I love your comments. So thank you for being here. Be blessed. Be well.